Dr. Drive coming right back at you with another series of shop talk videos. Today we're going to discuss maintenance. I know for some of you think that's a four-letter word. Don't let it be. It doesn't have to be. Let me tell you, I just got back from vacation not long ago. Found myself down at the Screaming Parrot Cantina down at that Kayaba, St. Lucas, Mexico. You know that place. When I was first there, at first, man, I felt like I was 23 again. La cucaracha, la cucaracha, yeah, no pericara more. Then it hit me like a ton of lead. Thought I was 93. I thought I was gonna die. I had to call it Miss Drive. Mrs. Drive. I said, "Hey, baby, come and get the doctor. You gotta take me home." She did, pick me up, got me home, and when I got home, she gave me the 3 R's. Rest, relaxation, and recuperation. Woo! Ready to go again. So let's get to this maintenance, all right? Number 1, stop it. If you haven't been doing your maintenance, stop it. You gotta start right now and do maintenance. You cannot be reactive. That doesn't work in this business. It doesn't work in any business, actually. Listen, you don't know all that much about maintenance or you can't find the information for it, go to our blog at texasfinaldrive.com. They've got a section in that blog section. It's extremely good. Got at least 4 or 5 articles, maybe more. We've got Dr. Sarah McCaslin. We've got Jim Strong. We've got Regina Dick. They're all doing contributing articles and maintaining that blog. I was extremely impressed. In that blog, in some places, they got hot links that are taking you to the manufacturer's maintenance schedules, parts breakdown, and all that kind of stuff. Look, I'm telling you, if it's got a filter or a fluid, you got to maintain it. You got to change it. If you're a procrastinator, and sometimes Dr. Drive's a procrastinator, the thing to do is take that first step, make that first action, get in there, and do some type of maintenance. We have an old forklift. I guarantee you, it's got no maintenance whatsoever. Then we've got a new forklift. Well, you can bet we were doing monthly maintenance on that thing. That was the best thing to come along for that old forklift because now it gets the same monthly checkout that the new one does. Look, you've got to be able to, if you hear a noise, you've got to figure out what this noise is. If you have gear oil, the gear oil has to be changed. Look, over time, all the additives lose their properties. Your gear oil just turns to nothing but a sludge. It's no longer an oil. If there's a filter there, of course you've got a maintenance schedule for a filter. All filters do. If there's a fluid or a filter, it's got to be maintained, it's got to be changed. When you don't do that, the gear oil breaks down, you keep driving it, you add some dirt, you add some water, you no longer have any lubricating properties. Travis fondly likes to refer to it as making pudding. And if you can just take an example, I'll show you right here on this table. This is a drive where the exact same thing happened. No gear oil change. It's no longer an oil. Add a little dirt, a little water. This is nothing but just one great big mix master. And this guy was making pudding. Now I hate to say it, but when we see that, all we can think of is ka-shing, ka-shing. We hear the cash register running. Don't be that guy. You know who he is. Don't be him. That drive right there, there's nothing I can do. We can't salvage it. I don't think that's even good boat anchor. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? I know you know I know that you know that I know what you mean. Right? Sure you do. Look, we got filters. Hey, let me bring this up. This is something we really harp on an awful lot. These are K-strain filters. You probably got some type of spin-on hydraulic filter, all right? And we'll ask guys all the time, had you replaced your filter? Oh yeah, I went to that spin-on, I've changed it. Well, fine, that's only half the job. On a lot of these drives, we have what is a bronze filter, the center bronze filter, sometimes referred to as a rock filter, and this is the K-strain filter. So the K-strain coming back from your motors, going back into the oil reservoir, this is what traps any metal coming from that motor, all right? Because otherwise you're spreading all that metal into your pumps. You do enough of that, and I guarantee you, you're replacing everything then. Don't be there. We harp on these. We put this in with every job that's applicable, okay? And if for some reason we're not sending you one, you can find one. You say, well, it's hard to get in there and change the oil. This is some kind of little common squeeze bottle that we found on the internet. We can measure out how much oil we're going to be putting in there. Okay, take it for example. There's some T190s, I believe, that only take 4 ounces of lube on their axle bearing. That's not very much. 4 ounces. And so that's why you have to change it. If you're leaking and you get low on that oil, that breaks it down. It runs hotter, you know. And speaking of leaks, there's no leak that's going to fix itself with time. When you see that something's leaking, get after it. Be proactive on your maintenance. You've got to stop that leak. It's a whole lot easier, and sometimes it's painful, but it's a whole lot easier than being in the middle of a job. You're already 1 week behind because of weather delay. Now the machine goes down. Now it's down for 10 days. And what's your customer saying? He's screaming bloody murder, right? All up and down your neck. Pretty soon you have to turn your phone off. Speaking of phones, hope mine doesn't go off right now. But look, backing up again, go to TexasFinalDrive.com. Look at the blog there. There's other things besides maintenance there, just different kinds of diagnosis, explanations, stuff like that. All history about your CPL. They've got good information there for going to some of the manufacturer's website. If your drive and your machine's not listed there, you've got the internet. Go out and find it. You don't want to do the maintenance? Fine. Get somebody else to do it. Either have somebody come out and service it on the field. Hey, assign it to some rookie. Well, maybe not a rookie, but somebody else in the company. Let them do the work. Now you're the boss. Now you're delegating. Now you're doing it right. Just remember, if you need us, dig us up on the internet. TexasFinalDrive.com and FinalDriveParts.com. Y'all come back now, you hear?